I've gotta finish this video before this meme is dead. What? I am late? This time, on the last day of October hopefully, we're back in ShaderToy, and of course, it is time to recreate Mr. Skeletal's sound. Since we haven't done anything sound related on this series yet, let me give you a brief introduction to GPU sound. So to begin, sound is essentially a wave that travels through the air, until eventually it is heard by someone. When it comes to computers, this airwave is modeled in software and subsequently played on some kind of speaker or some kind of headphone. Most modern sound playing devices have two speakers, a left and a right one. Thus, most modern computer audio is stereo, or in other words, it has two channels, one for each speaker. Now, what exactly is special about GPU sound? Bear with me on this one. It's pretty hard. It's sound that is created on the GPU. Aren't I the greatest teacher? By now, you should be effectively an expert sound designer, so it is high time we begin with the dude. First, we need to create two peaks, one for each dude, and it turns out x to the any even power is perfect because it is a nice gradual change. After creating such function, just clamp it to 0, and if we get the max from two instances of this same function, we're going to effectively duplicate it. Furthermore, after some parameter tweaking, we're going to reach the final state of our two peaks. And even visually, the graph kind of resembles a dude sound, doesn't it? By the way, if you want to play with those waves, be my guest, everything will be linked on the Git page. However, if we try to hear it, it doesn't really make a dude sound, does it? And here come the smoothened saw waves. Basically, saw waves sound like, well, trumpets. And since Mr. Skeletal is using a trumpet, we are going to be using saw waves as well. I'm using an implementation published 2017 on ShaderToy by Jacob Thompson, by the way. Here, I analyzed an MP3 skeletal trumpet sound effect to find the dominant frequencies, and they turned out to be 1160 and 1480 Hz for the two dudes, respectively. Now, at last, we have our saw wave and we have our two peaks. And there's only one thing left to do. It is called multiplication. Let's hear them side by side. Okay, maybe there's not that much of a striking resemblance, but this took me long enough, so it's good enough. Let's call it real quick. And then slap some visuals on it, make it multiply by 4 every two dudes, and you have yourself a dead meme. Thank you for watching, if you're still watching, and I actually hope you learned something today. It would mean a lot to me if you subscribe, so just click it. Come on, man, click it. If you want to see more of the shader series stuff, you can do so right here. Right here. Also, bye.